Before I forget to just mention, my goals are something that I'm trying to make achievements. I'm tired of dying now, life ain't nothing but pain.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, all right. Hello. Yeah, I just barely saw your thing load.
Oh, okay. All right. How you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. So before we get started, where are you originally from?
Originally I'm from Fallbrook, California, which is like San Diego County.
San Diego County. All right. So how long you been doing music?
Yeah.
Like far as that?
Um, Probably about like 3 years now,
3 years.
but like most recently in the last year, like I've been like focusing on releasing like a lot of music, so just working on that.
All right. How did you get started? Like what was the whole format and everything like that? Like your style.
Um, Honestly, like I started like messing with it like in high school, like my freshman year, like just with a couple of friends that I have. Like I don't know, like we freestyle, like joking around and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, like you should try it. Like you should actually go for it." So I don't know. I tried one day, like.
Okay. Oh, and it just worked for you. Okay. That's cool. How did you? So you and Anthem Menace, like how was that? How was that all about? Like y'all got records together, or it's just like the same label?
We're working on stuff together at the moment. Like we're planning on having at least like one or two tracks come out this year for sure. I met him through Night Owl.
I know. Okay.
Cause with like Sawed Off and all that. So yeah, I met him through that, and then we just did a performance like a month ago, and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
Then he told me about you, and that's how like I met your following and all that, and your YouTube and all that.
Okay. Yeah. So so like was you got any other visuals, or is just that one you came out with recently?
Just that one originally, and then like I do a feature on my friend song, which I have uploaded on my SoundCloud. But that was just kind of testing it out, and then from that track right there, like everyone's like, hey, like you need to drop something yourself. Like we're trying to hear like one of you, like see what you can do. And so I dropped Born Broke, and then I don't know, people like that one. So I've been working on a couple like just keep dropping them back to back more.
Okay. So like because your style is like strictly West Coast, so it's like well I ain't gonna say all of it because I haven't heard all your music yet. So it's like do you got like you work with different producers also?
Yeah, I'm trying to like switch it up, but it's like I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of more like my flow, like what I do best. Like what comes to me is basically what I write. So.
Okay. All right, that's cool. So have you did any other features like with other artists like this up and coming too, or just?
Not yet. I have two more supposed to come out. Probably one with this artist named Shanksta. I'm not sure if you know of him, but he's from LA, like Oxford or Stockton. He's from somewhere up north. But he's the only other artist. I have other ones that reach out to me, but not like they haven't really sent me anything to work with yet. So you're seeing how it goes.
All right. So what's the plan? Like you got an EP coming out, or you just gonna be pushing out like singles and stuff like that?
I'm gonna drop definitely 3 more singles, and then I think I'm gonna start working on the album. Like I want to keep it more of like a variety. Like the album's gonna be more mixed.
Okay.
I want to do like some love songs, some like collabs, stuff like that. Like for sure.
All right. Well, my channel is will fastly turn into a podcast radio station. It's gonna be 107.1 Shade 45 Sirius XM, and the whole thing is that even Anthem Menace, he's gonna be a part of it. He's gonna be one of the co-hosts. I'm playing only underground, underrated, up and coming artists' music from like around the world. So it's like, and I'm definitely pushing for an album too. So it's like that's gonna be coming around pretty soon too. So it's like I'm looking for artists. You know what I do? How do I buy into artists? Is like when you create a masterpiece, because you can put singles out all day, but a whole album is kind of like like your introduction as far as the world. Like this is what you gonna get from me right here. So it's like
Yeah,
I want to
something
hear
like
the
that.
album. I want to hear your album. Whenever it drop, and whenever you got
No,
any.
yeah.
Uh, so whenever you got anything coming out, don't be a stranger to the DM. Just shoot me the link or whatever like that. So it's like that's what I do.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. It's just with all my stuff, it just takes me time because I want to make sure, like, hey, like, do I like this? Is this how I want it? Like, is this really like what I want to put out there yet? So it's like I'm really like picky with it. So it takes me time, but it makes me more like I don't know, like proud of what I put out. Like
Yeah, that's what it is. It's all
I want to be
patience.
sure. Like that's why like I try to work at it.
Okay. So as far as production wise, like who make your beats?
Right now I just get it from like YouTube or small artists trying to come up, sending it out. That's it right now. Like I don't have anyone specific. The only other person I've been trying to work with is Chops.
Chops. Okay.
He works with Anthem Menace as well. He's a really good beat maker. He's really good.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only other artist. But people when they send me stuff in, like I like that stuff. Like I don't mind checking it out. So.
Okay. As far as YouTube, everybody keeps saying like you get beats off YouTube. Like how? Like how did that work?
Honestly, you have to email them. You have to hope they reply, and then you have to purchase it. It just depends on every person. And then a lot of these beats, like they might be from not United States. They might be from all over. So it's like communication barriers. Like you run into stuff like that a lot, but it's just you gotta hustle it. I guess like you gotta push for it if you really want the beat. Like that's what you have to do for that.
All right. Where you get that beat from Born Broke? That was hard.
Born Broke?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, I actually tagged the producer. If you go to my music video, at the very end, I tag everybody who did that.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, like, if you ever if you like the beats and stuff, like, for stuff that I make, like, I always, like, make sure to give them credit, because I don't want them to do the same,
Yeah, most definitely. So, far as everything else, like music, is that's like the top tier right now? That's what you looking forward to? Like, what is the goal that you want out of it?
Well, this year for sure. Like, I'm just trying to drop like a lot more tracks that I've been working on the previous year that I didn't drop with like COVID and all that stuff going on, and like not being able to go to studios and stuff like that. So I don't know. This year I'm more like I'm trying to drop more music and then do more videos and all that, collabs and all that. Just make more content. Like that's what I'm trying to do for this year.
All right, that makes sense. That's cool though, cause that's the best time to drop though. It's like when everybody else is asleep. It's like you constantly working. I seen that with a lot of artists. Like far as like a lot of like they known in LA, but it's like they not known like everywhere else. But the whole West Coast know who they is. But it's like they constantly drop music. Constantly recording everything. About time like something like COVID hit. When everybody else limited to recording, they forget about the underdog, so the underdog be the one to take over the radio station where everybody else sleep. That's how it go though. But yeah, and I always say this about female MCs too. Is like I like to put you in the category as like you know who Ray Monique is? Bella. Yeah, I respect the female MC like that. That's what I see from you, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. So it's like. That's actually a real good thing though, because you want to be respected for your music. You're talented. That's what people buy into and everything like that. And you got a fan base too, so
yeah.
So it's like you definitely.
This year I'm trying to. It'd be cool if I could collab with some of those other female artists. Like definitely, I want to get more like bring the female artists up. Like show them what it's about, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, like I did an interview with Ray Monique before. I definitely want her to be a co-host on the podcast radio station too, because I'm just trying to get everybody that's like, for example, like Anthem Menace. He know you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Ray Monique. She know other people, and then Young Flake 1800, he know other artists too. So it's like a whole chess playing thing that I'm doing. So it's to get these three individuals that know other artists, younger artists and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, to bring them up also, you know. So
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. Because on the West Coast, y'all got a lot of rappers. I didn't even know there was so many rappers out there like that. And it's crazy. It's like,
Literally, like, a handful of my friends are rappers, or they're trying to be rappers. Everybody's trying to be rappers, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, like, everybody's into music a lot though over here, so it's like everywhere you go, you're gonna be hearing music or about the same type, you know, like, I don't know, it's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it though, because the music scene brings a different vibe to events. Like, that's the way I look at it. So it's like, especially like with the underrated up and coming artists like yourself, it's like you never know what's gonna come out of there, you know. So that's how it always gonna be.
Really,
But yeah.
honestly.
But yep. So far as like what are you looking for as far as like the industries? Do you think you want to stay independent, or are you looking for like a publishing deal or something like that?
I'm not sure yet, honestly. Like, I just want to see, like, where I can take myself, like,
Right.
on my own so far. Because, like, just from that one song, like, I wasn't even expecting all that, like, positive feedback. Like, I don't know. It was good feeling. So it's like, I just want to see how far I can go and, like, what I can learn, too, while I do
Yeah.
it.
Most definitely. I mean, we got all the outlets. YouTube, Spotify. You pretty much don't need much just to sign up for it, you know, and upload your work. But yeah.
Yeah.
So Born Broke, is that only on YouTube, or you got that somewhere else too?
I have it right now on YouTube and SoundCloud. And I want to get on Apple Music, but I'm thinking of waiting till I have, like, 2 more songs. That way I have a couple under my Apple artist menu. So, like, I'm just kind of waiting for that part. But definitely, it's going to definitely reach to all those other platforms as I release more music.
Oh, most definitely. Because, you know, far as over here in the Midwest, because that's where I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. People from other artists from the West Coast, we already think that y'all famous, if you get what I mean. It's like, because it's off like the scenery, the way y'all carry yourselves and everything like that. We were like, oh crap, we didn't even know that. Because, you know, I thought that you was like somebody that was like already famous, and he was just introducing me to you, and because I never heard of you before. But he was like, nah, we on the same label and everything like that. Because Anthony Menace, you know, he hit me up like a normal friend would do, you know, or whatever like that. So it's like, he'd be like, yeah, hey, could you react to this person and anything like that? And I'm like, all right, cool. And I don't know, I was like, man, let me get an interview with her. Because I was like, that's like the first female artist he actually had introduced your video to me. And I was like, yo, that remind me of Ray Monique, man, and Bella. Like, that's hard, man. You know? So it's like,
Thank you. Yeah.
So yeah, that was like, yeah, I mean, I always tell people, it's like you some people have to train themselves with it, some people born with it. I just feel like you born with it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what music
Thank you.
music background. Like, what kind of artists do you listen to though? Like, far as
I don't know. I listen to a lot of mixed music, like a lot of Chicano rap, like R&B, like old school stuff too, like new school. Like, I can basically like anything, but it's like, I don't know, with that song, like, I was just writing. I don't know. I didn't expect that one even to be like that. And then I showed my family, and they were just like, "Go record that. Go record that in the studio and like hear how it sounds." And then I did, and I liked how it sounds, so I posted it, and then we saw how it came.
all right, who shot that video?
My friend Raul, he's starting up doing his own video thing. I tagged him as well. His thing is Raw the Plug, and I tag him with my stuff on Instagram, and like he's doing my next video too. He's pretty skilled. Like, I went to high school with him.
Oh shoot, because that was clear. Like a lot of major.
Yeah, he's all self-taught.
Yeah, a lot of major, like if you notice, like a lot of major artists, they videos are getting sloppy. But it's like you know what I'm saying, the directors that's coming up is the ones that's actually like the clearer vision and everything.
That's why I told him, like, he has that little intro, and then he has that little wake up raw, like that noise thing,
Yeah.
and like he's coming up, like I told him, I was like, that's stuff people are gonna realize, that stuff that is hard, you know, like that's cool, like keep doing that, and like him for sure, I see him going up too.
Yeah, most definitely.
Got skill.
Yeah, but I definitely appreciate the interview. We definitely got to get back in touch as far as like you know,
Yeah.
like I said, like you said, you got this record, Born Broke. I wanna hear like the next 2 records to be able to play something on the radio station. So that's definitely gonna happen. So other than that,
Yeah, I'll let you know for sure.
all right. Other than that, don't be a stranger to the DM. You know, send me any link to any video, or if it's just an audio, you know, send it to me. I'll definitely react to it. All right. And I appreciate the interview, and I'll talk to you soon.
It was nice talking with you.
Same here.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the top of the globe, till the whole world knows my name, and then in the brightest light, then I'll be alright. To the top of the lungs they scream, with a crowd so big I can't see a thing, and I can't stop now, no, 'cause it's all I know, trying to take it to the top of the globe, 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 trying to take it to the top of the globe.
Before I forget to just mention, my goals are something that I'm trying to make achievements. I'm tired of dying out, life ain't nothing but pain. Every time I look at different nurse, I think of my name. My shit is BC, ain't nobody else like this. Come on, stop trying to check, you can't like this. I'm so